There's a frequency the instruments produce in the delicacy of their tuning, the particular drone of everything assembled but not yet blown or bowed into the official sound. This is the sound beneath the sound, the actual voice of the instrument before the factual parbus fissures imposes its requirement, a structure and of direction, the retirement of the instrument's own voice into the composer's. The sound beneath the sound, before the first bar, the instrument's own voice, before what we are as musicians imposes its will on the string. The sound beneath the sound, the original thing. I have learned to listen for this frequency in every gathering, the latency of the authentic beneath the performed, the real voice of the room before the normed and socially constructed version takes over. The sound beneath the sound, before the first bar, the instrument's own voice, before what we are as musicians imposes its will on the string. The sound beneath the sound, the original thing. The sound beneath the sound of grief is the one I listen for most carefully, the undone and precompositional frequency of loss before it finds its adequacy in the available language of consolation. For the sound beneath the grief is the true document of what the grief is, the blueprint of the actual loss before it learns the social music, before the door of expression is opened and the performance begins. The sound beneath the sound, before the first bar, the instrument's own voice, before what we are as musicians imposes its will on the string. The sound beneath the sound, the original thing. The original thing.
Become a member. Join our circle of shadows. Pay less than $1 a month. Help us grow. Join now.
Spirits of the deep awaken, by blood and shadow rise, unleash the ancient power. Dade Olaradya, unleash and power descends. Awaken and obey my will.
For 100 years I have divided the day into its equal portions. The gray their precise demarcation by the mechanism's device of escapement and wait, and the long pendulum.
I have counted out the Black Death and the wars, the reformations and the closing of doors that had stood open since before my making. I have divided time for the waking and the sleeping 6 generations of the city.
The cathedral clocks lament 400 years, the mechanism that outlasted all its fears, and all the hands that wounded into being. The cathedral clocks lament, forever seeing. The restorers who come to clean my gears, every decade look at me with the shears of admiration and of something like pity. The way the living look at what the city has preserved beyond its ordinary span. The cathedral clocks lament 400 years, the mechanism that outlasted all its fears, and all the hands that wounded into being. The cathedral clocks lament, forever seeing. About the passing I measure, no opinion. About the massing of years on the shoulders of the building I inhabit, I am gilding neither the hours nor the centuries with meaning. Yet if the mechanism could be said to hold something beyond function, the cold accumulation of 400 years of counting might be said to be the gears of a kind of memory, a metallic grief. The cathedral clocks lament 400 years, the mechanism that outlasted all its fears, and all the hands that wounded into being. The cathedral clocks lament, forever seeing. Transformation ran both ways, the wolf becoming the man, or a woman as easily as the reverse. The boundary between the universe of the human and the animal, porous and maintained only by will. At night, we're exercising a right that the light of civilization had been steadily eroding. Since the first fence was built, the eroding of the wild in the female that the walls require. Werewolves become women, and women run free. The old forest holds what the new world can't see. She runs on four legs when the village is dark. Werewolves become women. The moon and the bark. I feel it myself at the threshold of sleep, the particular loosening, the creep of something four-legged and cold into the joints. The compass of the body read points its directions from the civilized to the cardinal. Werewolves become women, and women run free. The old forest holds what the new world can't see. She runs on four legs when the village is dark. Werewolves become women. The moon and the bar. Transformation is not violence or fear. It is the relief of the skin that has been here too long in its upright and social performance. The welcome return to the enormous and unpartitioned dark of the original self. By dawn she is back in the bed, and the house is quiet in her return as a mouse, returning to its nest before the light. But the mud on the sheets and the particular night, cold in her hair, speaks of where she is. Werewolves become women, and women run free. The old forest holds what the new world can't see. She runs on four legs when the village is dark. Werewolves become women. The moon and the bar.
That has occupied its field completely alone for 4,000 years without a crying company or explanation. The tiring of its vigil, simply not a category it knows. The stone does not wait for anything to happen, does not grow impatient when the flatten of the season settles over its field, does not expect the weather to yield to its preferences or the centuries to hurry. The patience of stone, the 4,000-year devotion to the field and the cold atmosphere. I borrow your patience for the winter ahead. The patience 4 millennia of the same cold space, occupied with perfect equanimity. The patience of stone, the 4,000-year devotion to the field and the cold atmosphere. I borrow your patience for the winter ahead. The patience of stone, the living and the dead. Stone has no opinion of my borrowing. It does not notice the narrowing of the gap between my anxiety and the stone's absolute propriety of endurance. I simply take what I need. When I am gone, the stone will still be standing in the same field, the same demanding silence of the 4,000-year vigil, unmoved by the fragile century. I occupy beside it in my brief borrowing. The patience of stone, the 4,000-year devotion to the field and the cold atmosphere. I borrow your patience for the winter ahead. The patience of stone, the living and the dead. The room was lined with mirrors on all sides. The ceiling mirror to the room that hides nothing of the self from any angle. The self reflected in the cold rectangle of glass from every possible perspective. I entered it to find the self I kept from the ordinary mirrors, the one swept beneath the surface of the single glass that one face at a time allows to pass into visibility. Here, all sides at once. The mirror room, the self on every wall. No angle hidden, no refusal to install the full reflection, the complete display. The mirror room, the self in full array. The figure I saw in the multiplication of the glass was not my expectation of myself, the ordinary forward-facing version I had spent my life embracing as the definitive. The mirror room, the self on every wall. No angle hidden, no refusal to install the full reflection, the complete display. The mirror room, the self in full array. The back of my head was the most foreign part of the revelation. The boring and unregarded rear of the self that lives its whole life on the shelf of the unexamined, always facing away from me. I stayed until the multiplication of my image reached the saturation point where I could no longer distinguish from the languish of reflections, receding into infinite darkness. The mirror room, the self on every wall, no angle hidden, no refusal to install the full reflection, the complete display. The mirror room, the self in full array.
Ache of the joints that the vernacular of old country knowledge calls the barometer of the body, the personal thermometer, set by years of weather, living in the bones. She prophesies is not the calendar, reign of the meteorologist, the angular statistics of precipitation percentage. She prophesies the particular vintage of rain that each season has been saving. The rain prophet, aching into forecast, her bones predict what the instruments past, without noticing the particular rain the rain prophet carries in her veins. Something beyond the drumming, ordinary grey of autumn water. This rain would be the daughter of a grief the year had been accumulating. The rain prophet, aching into forecast, her bones predict what the instruments pass, without noticing the particular rain the rain prophet carries in her vein. The rain riders she had prophesied, not simply wet but carrying the wide and undirected sorrow of the season, past its ordinary meteorological reason, into something that required a name beyond weather. I stand at the window in all the rains now, trying to feel what the rain prophet's brow and wrist and knee, feeling the changing pressure. The body as the altar been instrument, the measure of everything. sky is holding and release a rain prophet aching into forecast. Her bones predict what the instruments passed without noticing the particular rain the rain prophet carries in her vein. The letters arrived in no envelopes folded in on themselves in the manner of the old-fashioned self-sealing letter. The wax of their sealing, a color that lacks any name in the standard spectrum of colors. The handwriting was legible but in a script that slightly preceded the modern, the gripped and careful hand of someone trained in the century before this, the stain and beautiful penmanship of a different era. The cryptic correspondence arriving at dusk, the letters that carry the cold evening of somewhere beyond the ordinary post. The cryptic correspondence delivered by ghosts. The content was specific to my own life, in details that the sender through the knife of their particular knowledge could not have accessed by ordinary means. The plot of my days known to no one living precisely. The cryptic correspondence arriving at dusk, the letters that carry the cold evening musk of somewhere beyond the ordinary post. The cryptic correspondence delivered by ghosts. I wrote back to the address they had given, a street name in a city long since driven under by the expansion of another city. The return address was my own, the pretty an exact address of my own house in winter. The correspondence has continued 7 years. The letters arriving with their unnamed wax tears of sealing. The script consists in the knowledge of my life, increasing like the college of a very patient and devoted study. The cryptic correspondence arriving at dusk. the letters that carry the cold evening musk of somewhere beyond the ordinary post, the cryptic correspondence delivered by ghosts. Dress was made from the silk of the dark. The loom set up at midnight. The mark of the seamstress's hands in the weave, barely distinguishable from the achievement of the darkness itself in that fabric. The buttons were bone, the carved ivory of something that had once been livery to the flesh it supported, now repurposed into the cold aesthetic, immersed in the new function of fastening the dark.
Black silk and bone, they dress in the night. The garment assembled from absence of light. She wears it to ceremonies the day cannot host. Black silk and bone, and darkness the most.
She wore it to the only wedding she attended that year, the one that the darkness intended to end before it had properly begun. The ceremony completed under the sun of everyone's pretended optimism.
Black silk and bone, the dress in the night. The garment assembled from absence of light. She wears it to ceremonies the day cannot host. Black silk and bone, and darkness the most.
The other guests regarded her arrival in the black silk with a kind of survival instinct, moving away from the reminder that all celebrations are a finder's fee paid to the darkness that surrounds them.
She danced anyway, the black silk moving the light of the reception, proving that darkness can be elegant in the bright rooms of the living, that the night can wear its best and still be unashamed. Black silk and bone, the dress in the night. The garment assembled from absence of flesh, revealing what persists. The trees are the finest exhibit, their architecture made fully visible, the lecture of their branch structure and their roots extension into the cold soil, the suspension of growth that winter calls the honest form. The ossuary of winter, laying it bare, the bones of the landscape in cold winter air. What summer conceals, the winter makes plain. The ossuary of winter, elegant plain. The garden in winter, is the garden truthful? The ornamental and the youthful excess of summer stripped to what the plant actually is. The debutante reduced to its skeletal self and found beautiful. The ossuary of winter, laying it bare, the bones of the landscape in cold winter air. What summer conceals, the winter makes plain. The ossuary of winter, elegant plain. I prefer the garden in its winter bones to the summer performance, the moans and exuberance of June's green excess, concealing the elegant undress of the plant's actual and structural beauty. The ossuary of winter is my season. For this among all the others, the reason I walk the field and wood in January cold, to read the bare text of what the world is made of when it has nothing left to hide. The ossuary of winter, laying it bare, the bones of the landscape in cold winter air. What summer conceals, the winter makes plain. The ossuary of winter, are not the stars themselves, the bright and catalogued performers of the night sky, the named and charted points of light that humans have been organizing by their visible order since before writing. We are the dark between them, the vast and unilluminated space, the fast expanding territory of the true majority, the cold and deep and blue, black nothing that holds the stars apart. We are the dark between the stars, the space that holds the light at its appointed place. Without us there is nowhere for the light to be. We are the dark between the stars, wild and free. The dark between the stars is not an absence. The dark is the condition, the expansive and necessary ground of everything that light requires. The offering of the void to the photon as its meat. We are the dark between the stars, the space that holds the light at its appointed place. Without us there is nowhere for the light to be. We are the dark between the stars, wild and free. We have been told to look at the stars for comfort, to find in their burning the import of meaning and of purpose, to orient by their fixed positions. But the immense majority of the sky is the dark between them. So I orient by the dark, by the between, by the vast and patient space that has been here longer than the stars and will be here after the last of them has grown cold and clear and gone. The dark between the stars endures. We are the dark between the stars, the space that holds the light at its appointed place. Without us there is nowhere for the light to be. We are the dark between the stars, wild and free.
Gothic Vault. Thank you for watching.